Viewer discretion is advised.
Alright, hello and welcome back to more Duel Masochist. Over the last couple of parts, we have, I set the goal of getting 10 wins without changing the deck, so I could buy the Blue Eyes Chaos Max Mate bundle as a sort of, why not, since it's here, and we did it. You know, we hit the 10 wins somehow, although it seemed like it was going to be impossible by the time we were hitting, mid-silver, because my god, the amount of decks that were just absolutely clapping us. Well, I'm pretty sure we got there. If my numbers are wrong and somehow we didn't quite get there, I'll forego some a master pack or two in the future just to cover my bases, but should be right. So, to start things off, this time we are going to go and get this bundle, and then we are going to see if anything changes our deck. The only thing that changes with buying a 10-pack bundle, for those of you who don't play the game, the only difference between buying a 10-pack master pack bundle and one master pack is that at the end, the last card in the last pack is guaranteed to be SR rarity or higher. So that's the only difference. Besides that, every single the 10 packs are identical to if we'd open them separately. The only difference is that the very last card in the 10th pack is guaranteed to be an SR at least. So yeah, that's it. Besides that, these packs are identical to opening individual ones. Without further ado, let's get our cards. Okay, one guaranteed UR. 4 potential packs that may have SRs, or they could be lying, and then that pack there has an SR in it at the very end, the last card in that. Because it opens in that order. I didn't mean to do it that way, but oh well. Don't have any Destiny board or Spirit Message stuff. Gimmick Puppet Shadow Feeler is useless unless you're playing Gimmick Puppets. Predominantly Winged Sphinx, it's a level 5, so no. Zen Mayday, don't have wind-ups. Sunseed Genius Loci, I mean, if I get the stuff for Sunseed or Sun Avalon, then sure, but I doubt that's gonna happen. That's the second copy of Naturia Blessing. Okay, apparently we're just gonna get the copies of Naturia Blessing while we have no Naturias. That's very funny. Magical Undertaker, target 1 level 4 lore spellcaster once you get special. That's not terrible. I don't think I have any level 4 lore spellcasters I'd care to bring back, but it's not horrendous, and it's a dark. Magicalized Dust and Mop. Okay, so basically it prevents a card from being used as material for anything, so you could equip this to an opponent's monster, except for a Link Summon. And then if this card does go to the graveyard by card effect, you get to add Dust on. Don't have any Dust on, so it's kind of bad. The second copy of Blessing is alright. Magical Undertaker, if I have targets where it's alright. Sunseed Genius Loci, if you get the rest of the stuff for Sun Avalon, it can be good, otherwise it's kind of mid. Do we have any SRs in here? We have 1 SR, okay. Melfi Penny, okay. Melfis are good. The one thing about Melfis is the strategy is that some of them return themselves to the hand during the end phase. And then other ones will special summon themselves when other ones are returned to the hand. They're all level 2 beasts, and they have I think it's a level 4 synchro and a bunch of level rank 2 exceeds, so decent thing. Poultice de Nouvelles. Yes, we are not playing the Nouvelles. But if we get the stuff for it, maybe. This deck, although it's not great, it's not terrible either. But yeah, the chances of getting all the stuff to play Nouvelles is very low, especially as I think there's a few URs in there, if not mistaken. Ooh, a Naturia. When this card is normal summon, your opponent controls a monster, you can special summon a Naturia monster from your hand. I mean, that's not terrible. Okay, so a second Naturia monster. So we have 2 Naturia monsters now. Tiki Curse. That's a good card. Especially if you find Tiki Soul. Tiki Soul and Tiki Curse are just good trap monsters because, yeah, this one, if another one attacks or battles, you can destroy the opponent's monster if it somehow didn't get destroyed. I believe Tiki Soul prevents yours from being destroyed or something. I don't remember exactly what it does. Dharma Eyes Magician. That is another pendulum monster. Okay, don't have any other ones. I mean, it's a 2 scale and a decent monster to pendulum summon, so that might be worth it. Another Chris the Crack of Dawn. Okay, we're starting to find duplicate monsters, and he's just, again, he's a 1900, so he's not bad. Nel Shadal Ariel. You don't really work for me right now, but Shadals are pretty good. So, maybe? And Boompaline. What is this? This card by choosing one unused monster to a different effect monster is special summon to that zone. Return both monsters in that zone and this card that. Oh, okay. That's an interesting one. Okay. Fair. That could be useful. It's essentially like a preemptive compulsory evacuation device that returns itself. Intriguing. Another gimmick puppet desk choice. That's another 2K defender. That's not bad. Mora of the Nordic Alfair. Okay, so that's one of the tuners. Well, okay, so I mean that makes it not bad for synchroing, because you just need to summon it and then you can synchro with stuff in your hand, but they actually, you know, have, you know, the stuff for that. Branded Disciple. When a monster is designed to be a very opponent, that opponent's monster has 0 attack or defense, and you control level. Okay, so the answer is no, that's not happening. Chivalry. Activate only during the battle phase. On the affected opponent's effect monsters activate, negate the activation, destroy that card. Okay. Altergeist Pixel. With this card, activate the top 3 cards of your deck. I would activate Altergeist card to your hand. Also, the rest of this. Also, send the rest of the graveyard. Not really helpful for me, but cool. Tyrant Farm. Target an effect monster, special summon a non-effect monster with the same original type attribute from your graveyard. It's not terrible, but I don't have that many non-effect monsters. No. If I had Fortune Ladies that I could banish, this would just be a draw 2, but no. Okay, there's a UR in here. I wonder what this UR is. Please be something actually playable and not just some random archetype garbage I can't use. Magicy Beast Ansayalabolas. I mean, the interesting thing about this is I do have the Magicy monster, Magicy tuner, so I technically can summon this at this point. Well, no, I need Magicy Mafteal, or I think is what it's called, or Maftea. That card is, I believe it's the fusion summon, the fusion card as well as the ritual card. So I can't use it yet, but if I pull that, I can. Neo Flamvel Shaman. It's going to you have 3 or more Flamvel monsters in your grave. Okay, so it doesn't do anything right now. It's a 1700 beach stick though, I guess. Miracle Fertilizer. Once per turn, you can target a plant monster in your graveyard, special summon that target. Can't normal summon set you on turning special summon this effect. Even this card leaves the field. The monster special summoned by this effect leaves the field. Destroy that card. Destroy this card. Okay, so that could let me bring back Aramage, but Rosemary, but it's not really that good. Buster Belader. No. I mean, I can't. Funny enough, I could pendulum summon if I got my scales, but Ghost Trick Museum. Well, I don't have any Ghost Tricks, so no. Gamma Eltanin. Just no shot. I pull the Drytron stuff. Another Perleap. Okay. Mysterion the Dragon Crown. Spellcaster and Dragon. Maybe the fusion material card loses 100 type for each of your banished cards. If a monster uses its activated effect, special summons a monster with the same original type. Target one of those special summon monsters, banish that monster, also banish all Monsters from the field with the same original type. Okay, but if you end up banishing your own stuff, you lose attack. So it's not. It is at least generic. Unfortunately, I don't have any way to fusion summon it, so it's not really that useful. I don't have like poly or anything. Weights and Zen measures, or weights and Zen measures. Sorry. Target 2 face of wind. I don't have wind ups. Before Impel Odd Eyes Dissolver. Speaking of fusion summoning. Okay, no. Like, it's not back. Another solitary sort of poison. Okay, hold on, that's good. Dynamis Ceratops. More Pendulum. Dynamists are a really good Pendulum deck, and they're mostly low rarity, but you have to pull them. Fabled Kushano. Discard in your graveyard, you can discard one Fabled monster to the graveyard except Fabled Kushano and discard to your hand. So that triggers a lot of the Fableds because most of them activate on discard. That's pretty decent, but I don't have any other Fables. Zen Malfunction. Go. I don't have wind-ups. Stop with the Zen my spell traps. Duel Masochist. Duel Masochist, I guess. Well, you control the dinosaur much your opponent's monsters cannot target this card for attacks. You can target one other card you control, destroy it. Okay, so it's a way to pop the baby. I don't have dinos though. Crystal Release, I don't have Crystal Beasts, so no. Oh, 2 SRs in this pack, nice. Dragoonity Phalanx, I don't have anything to do with Dragoonity, so I can't really equip it either. Dragon Nails, equip only to a dark monster, it gains 600 attack and it cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects, so... Okay, that's not bad. I don't really have many dragons I use at the moment, but okay. Card set to the graveyard because the equipped monster will destroy a battle and sent to the graveyard. You can special summon that monster, and if you do, equip this card to it, but banish this card when it leaves the field. Neat. Appliancer Vaculephant. I don't have Appliancer stuff, and I have no idea how most of it works. Beta Evolution Pill Ultrascendence. Oh, okay. So this isn't useful yet, but if I just say get 2 cards, like if I get a dinosaur, I have one, and I get a high level dinosaur fusion, this allows me to just cheat out the extra deck, which is pretty neat. Sonic Chick. Can't be sure about with high level monsters, that's not bad. Or high attack monsters. Contract with the Void because, you know, I'm definitely going to... Oh wait, no. 3 or more other cards in your hand, discard your entire hand, then you can always have one Inferno monster or one level 8 Dark Dragon Synchro monster from your graveyard. Oh, no, not very that. You don't let use one. That's a generic Synchro. Generic Synchro 8. I can actually use that. Neat. Gishki Necro Mirror. I don't have Gishki, so that's not very useful. Besides one Gishki, like, main deck. The problem is that's a ritual spell. I don't have any of the ritual monsters, so that doesn't help. But that Spark Dragon could be good. Time Passage. Another Fortune Lady. Okay. Getting all those spell traps for like 2 different archetypes, but none of the monsters. X-Saber, Emmer's Blade. No, it's double X-Saber. When this card is destroyed a balance on the graveyard, special summon 1 level 4 lower X-Saber monster from your deck. Okay. Gravity Axe Growl, I mean... That's an equipped spell, so it could be pretty good. Glacial Beast Blizzard Wolf. This thing is apparently decent. When a monster clears an attack, you negate the attack, and if you special summon 1 level 4 lower water monster from your hand, except Glacial Beast Blizzard Wolf. Start your opponent's battle phase of this card in your graveyard, and you control the monster, you can special summon this card in attack position, but banish it when it leaves the field. It's not too bad. Angel 01. I did not... Oh wait, no, yeah, it's the same thing. I thought... No, wait. Is it? Yeah, special summon this card from your hand by rebuilding a level 7 or higher monster from hand. While you control this special card, you attribute 1 level 7 or higher monster in type position to your main base in addition to your normal summoner set. So yeah, that allows me to turbo out one of my level 7s, which isn't bad, actually. Or one of my level 7 or higher. Light Swarm Barrier? Not useful. Level 7 or higher, right? Yeah. So that could be a good include because it would let me unbrick my, you know, tribute summons. Symphonic Warrior DJJ. Scale 8, level 4. Once changing your main page, you can flip one face down defense station. Symphonic Warrior monster can face up defense page. If a Symphonic Warrior monster's effect is activated, except during the damage step, you can special summon this card from your pendulum zone. Okay, so he doesn't. His effect would be useless for me, but he's a scale 8, which means I have a second high scale, and I got other low scales, so this is actually pretty decent. Special summon one. Again, not very useful to me right now. Banishment of the Dark Lords. Rather unfortunately, I don't have any Dark Lords. Otherwise, that would be pretty good because that's just basically Rhoda for Dark Lords. Reinforcement of the army. It just searches an archetype monster. So, you know, Dark Lords, that's pretty good for if I have Dark Lords. Gen X recycled. Once per turn, you can select one Gen X monster in your graveyard until the end of this card's name is treated as a selected monster's name. So basically, it's a tuner that can copy Gen X controller. Okay. Because I believe the Gen X Turbine. Well, you can do face-up attack, all face-up Gen X monsters, you can gain 400 attack. The fact that I pulled 2 Gen X in the same thing is kind of funny. Okay. Constellar Zubenshimali. Cast normal special summon, add one Constellar monster from your deck to your hand. That, weirdly enough, lets me search my other Tribute Constellar monster. That's quite funny. Okay. I mean, it's pointless, but yeah. Hieratic Dragon of Sue. No, I'm not building Hieratics. No. Just, no, it's not happening. Inzektor Gauntlet. I don't have any Inzektors. Cosmo Goodwit. He's good if memories are. During the place, you can banish this card, special summon level 5 or higher Cosmo monster from your hand. And once you're trying, you can pay 500 life to target face up so your opponent controls changes the face down defense position. Yeah, so that's the effect that's good. The other one that's not useful unless you have Cosmos. Also, yes, if you're looking at this and thinking, why does this look familiar? The Cosmo archetype is literally a weird fusion of Star Wars and Wicked Witch of the Alice in Wonderland. The Wicked Witch of the West sort of thing. So like, yeah, it's a mix of the two. It's weird. I don't know why. Guard Dragon Promenesis, I guess how you say that. Okay, I don't really have a reason to run that, but neat. Black Metal Dragon, okay. I don't have Red Eye stuff, so can't really use that either. Is there actually an SR in here? Don't know. Reverse Breaker, don't have Utopia monsters. Downbeat, target one face-up monster, special summon from your deck. One monster with the same original type and attribute that the tribute monster had on the field, but one level lower. Okay, that's a Symphonic Warriors card by the looks of it. Oh, I hit the wrong one. Tally-ho Springans. I don't have any Springans, so that's not very helpful. Spellbook Library of the Heliosphere. If you have 5 more spellbook spell cards in your graveyard, can't use it. Brotherhood of the Fire Fist. Oh, another Brotherhood of the Fire Fist card. Unfortunately, without the problem with a lot of the Fire Fist stuff is without the spell traps, the fire formation stuff, they don't do anything. So he's unfortunately just not useful right now. Short Circuit. I unfortunately do not have Battery Man. Otherwise, that would be really good because that's literally just like it's dark. If you're familiar with Dark Magic Attack, I believe that's it, or not Dark Magic, the Dark Burning Magic, the Dark Magician card. That while you control Dark Magician card, you can destroy everything on the field. Yeah, this is just that for Battery Man. Insane. Rock Golem. If all monsters in your graveyard are Earth, you contribute this card target 2 level 4 lower rock monsters in your graveyard except Block Golem. Not very useful. As if it's the Phantasm City. That is a really good card, but it doesn't work with the way my deck works right now, besides giving me tribute fodder. But even then, it doesn't entirely work. And then you'll see the last card is an SR. Oh, it doesn't say, but that card is at least an SR. It could be a UR too, but oh, Battle Fader is so good. Oh shit, that's going in immediately. Dark Contract with the patent license, no. Umbral Horror Ghost, special on this card, and 1 level 4 lower fiend type monster from your hand. Okay, so I mean, if you have a decent stuff for it, that this basically gives you a synchro summon or an rank 2 Xyz. Cyber Valley, pretty good for fading a battle step. Yeah. If it's target for attack, banish it, draw 1 card into the battle phase. You target 1 monster you control this card, banish both targets and draw 2 cards. Target a card in your graveyard, banish both card and 1 card from your hand. Place that target on top of the deck. That battle step one is quite good because if they attack, you just say no. Get to draw and end the battle phase. Fire Lake of the Burning Abyss. I don't have Burning Abyss, so no. Oil Man. Once per turn, you can either target 1 machine type monster you control, equip this card to that target, or unequip this card to special summon type position while equipped by this ability to equip monsters in a battle, draw a card. So, fun fact about this text here: monster can only be equipped with 1 union monster at a time. With the equipped monster will be destroyed by destroy this card. That isn't entirely true. That is only true for the cards that say it. They stopped putting that on newer union monsters. So anything that's like a newer union monster doesn't follow that rule, but anything that does say it from like the old days, the old union monsters, pretty much all of them say that. So they actually do have to follow that. It's really weird how that works, but yeah. Super Heavy Samurai Security. I mean, not bad, but unfortunately Super Heavy Samurai doesn't work if you're playing, spell traps. I mean, you can, but the moment one hits the grave, like, almost all of them lose their effects, because their entire deck is based on not having spell traps. That's one of their 2 gimmicks are defense position monsters that can attack well in defense position, and no spell traps allow you to do stuff like special summon and activate effects and that. And the SR is the Eye of Tomorrow. Really? I don't have Dark Magician. But if I did, that would let me summon Dark Paladin from my extra. That's so funny. That is so funny. Oh, I actually almost have the way to play my Dark Paladin. And there's Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon. So yeah. That was kinda... yeah, the packs weren't too great. Oh wait, no, hold on. We're not done yet. Legacy packs. Legacy packs. We still got the legacy packs. Got 20. Ooh. Oh, we actually have 27, even better. Ghost Knight of Jacko. When it's going to transform my battle sense of the graveyard, you can target the strike point. Okay, so it's oh, you're level 5. You're terrible. Okay. It's ambitious. Ancient Warriors ambitious all day, but terrible. Cool. Job Change Mirror. We can mirror the blocks off the damaging effects of an attack. And why is it called Job Change? That's such a weird name. Okay. It's a wicked mirror that lets you change your job by looking into it. Wait a minute. Okay, I didn't mean to do that. Thornpaw Barracuda. Okay, don't care about that. Helix Heavy Evocative. Okay. You contribute a face up Earth monster and target up to 2 cards in your opponent's graveyard banishes targets. I mean, that's not terrible, but no. Dark King of the Abyss. Okay then. Weather. Pyro Clock of Destiny. That is completely useless unless you're playing something that needs you to advance the turn count. That's good for Fortune Ladies or Final Countdown, but besides that, it's not really done much. Needle Sunfish. If this card is sent to the graveyard, target when face up monster you control, that target loses 500 attack. Okay. They've been sent from anywhere too, so that's pretty useful. No. Spell Shield Type A. Activate one of these effects. When a spell card is activated, the target is exactly one monster appeal to negate the animation to destroy it. When a spell card is activated, send one spell card from your hand to the game and negate the animation to destroy it. That's not bad, actually, to be fair. Okay. Okay. Neither of those are particularly helpful. But the picker thing looks decent on paper, but it's just too specific. Fire Sorcerer. Random select 2 cards from your hand and remove them from play them. 800 damage, direct damage to your opponent's life points. You can tell this is an old card because it's worded in a really weird way. But basically, you banish 2 random cards from your hand to deal 800 damage, 800 burn damage. It's worded really weirdly because it's old. Toon Alligator, one of the few toon monsters that technically isn't a toon monster because it's a normal monster. I don't know. I just play here. Designer Frightfur. Target engine or fluff a monster in your graveyard special summon, and if you do it can be treated as Frightfur monster. Okay. Oh. Side note. Although 10 master packs guarantees an SR, legacy packs do not have that guarantee in them, so you're just luck of the draw. Shadow Spectre, let's go. Orchestrated Core, I don't have Orchestrated or World Legacy stuff. Not bad. Just a monster that can't be destroyed by battle once per turn. Beast Striker. Once per turn, discard a card, special summon Moja from your deck. I don't have Moja, but 1850 isn't bad. Mame Maki. Target one face up. Monster your opponent controls discard cards equal to that monster's level, and if you draw the same number of cards you discard, then return that monster to the hand. That is impossible using anything above like level 4, and realistically about anything above level 2. Because chances of you having enough cards in it. Oh shit! 2 URs? And 2 potential SRs. I do find that legacy packs don't lie as much when it comes to having SRs in them. That being said, they may still, but 2 URs, ooh. That could be really good or really bad. We're about to get Blue Eyes White Dragon. Send 2 cards from your hand to go to 2 soul tokens. No. Formal Pal Ballad, once returned, so then Formal monster battles, and once someone make that point, monster lose 600. Oh, so that's supposed to work with the other one. Okay. Skills are 2 and 5 though, that's not really that good. You also need to have more Formal Pal monsters because it needs to be Formal Pal monster battling. So you activate a spell that would return this card from the field to the hand, draw 2 cards from your deck, and discard 1 card from your hand. Okay, so that's terrible. You know what that's meant to do? Almost exclusively, that's meant to counter Giant Trunade. Or Hay Trunade. Guess what? Giant Trunade's banned and Hay Trunade it might be as well at this point, I don't know. Lycanthrope. This card can only be ritual summon with the ritual spell card linked to this. Well, unfortunately, no. Potential SR. There is an SR. Okay, so first D2 shield. Select one face of defense so much controls best becomes double its original defense. Permanently. Okay. Rebellion. During either player's battle phase, target one monster your opponent controls, take control of it at the end of the battle phase. Also, the monster you control cannot attack for the rest of its turn. I guess you just use this after everyone else is attacked. If they've still got a monster on field. Neat, but no. UR. What is our legacy pack UR? The first we have Seismic Shockwave. Destroy this card during the 3rd step phase after activation. Activate this card when a phase of Dungeon Time monster controls to represent the graveyard. If your opponent's unused spawn trap zones, these cannot be used. This card destroys so you can check one Dungeon Time monster. Okay. Timaeus, the Knight of Destiny. That is so stupid. Yeah, can't really use it, but neat, I suppose. I don't have the legendary knights, and even if I did, no. Succubus Knight is terrible. Gravitic or Chains of Babel, no. Oh, okay. Guess you're getting an SR? Curse of Royal, when a spell trap cards activate that targets one spell trap on the field. No other cards, and when destroyed, to get the other to destroy that card. Answer was no. Grave Ozia. And this card. And while there's a page on the bench of monster inside the field, no player can select this card and attack target each time a monster on your side of the field. Flip someone with 300 damage to your opponent. Okay. Might have been decent back in the day when there wasn't as much easily accessible removal, but unfortunately no. Mirror Midnight, as long as the enemy is based on the field, this card can attack twice during each battle phase. Aurum the World Chalice Blade Master. I don't have 2 World Chalice monsters, so also useless. Senate Switch. Doesn't really... Well, that technically works with Geonator Transverser, which is quite funny, but besides that, doesn't really help. Novox's Prayer. Fun fact, I don't have Skull Guardian, so no. Voiceless voice. The Rock Spirit. Alright then. Koju of the Trillion Hands. They're summoned at a ritual which spell from your deck to your hand. Oh, this is like the final one of the Senjus. Manju, Senju, and then Choju. It's a okay, it adds both, but it needs to be tribute summon. Oh well. Kinda sucks. Or pendulum summon for that matter. Grave Lore. Turn the top card of your opponent's deck face up when your opponent shuffles their deck. Then your opponent shuffles deck. Your opponent draws the face up card immediately sent to the graveyard. Okay. Bouncer Guard. I don't have any Bouncer monsters, so I can't do that. Okay, so we've got 2 SRs, 2 URs, which honestly is kind of insane because Legacy Pack URs are really rare. Yeah, there's 7 cards. Tisatai. You're fucking kidding me. Whatever. Apparently something was updating without telling me. I mean, that could be decent, but probably not. Moonlit Papillion. When this card is sent to the field from the field to the graveyard, special summon a burst by... New Vita the Wicked. When this card is known, someone destroy this card. If your opponent controls any monster, declare the attack of this. Play this card by 200 punch and punch them. Okay, so you have to let this flip summon this, otherwise it just destroys itself. Intriguing. Deep Sea Macro Tremor. Just simply built to give up his monster. You control game 500 attack at the end of this turn. No. You know what that was? That was an Ancient Forest target, that 2000 tablet monster. You set it and use Ancient Forest to immediately put it in physical attack position. Bhutan. Doesn't really work for me. Gather Your Mind. You need more than one copy of Gather Your Mind to gather your mind, so unfortunately no. Okay, that's not horrendous. It's just it's a baby monster. Jaw Robber. When Pot of Greed is activated, this card is useless. Because Pot of Greed is banned and has been for near enough 20 years now. The Humble Sentry. Reveal your hand, choose one card, and shuffle it into the deck. No. A to Z Dragon Buster Cannon. Or A to Z. Really? I don't have those, so no. Psychic Life Transfer, I mean, that's a generic 7. Unfortunately, it's not a very good one, but whatever. Skull Knight 2. Tribute summon a Fiend type monster, attributing this monster special summon one Skull Knight 2 from your deck, then shuffle your deck. Well, I mean, you don't need to put that. That's kind of a given, but it's an old card, and I don't have any other Skull Knight 2s, so it doesn't work. Larvas. A fast-moving bird-like creature that strangles the opposing monster with long, thin arms. Okay. Oh, Muscle Medic. Unfortunately, not too good, unless you have, like, Nurse Burn stuff. If you have bad reaction to Samochi, that's actually kind of insane. Now let's go have a look at our deck and see what we can put in. We got a lot of cards this time. They're maybe not particularly very good, but they're cards. So, okay, so Fortress Warrior is definitely an option because it can't be destroyed by battle once. And you don't take battle damage from attacks involving it, so it's pretty good. So that's one to consider. No point in looking at like the extract monsters, none of them are particularly great. Oh, maybe one's in the master packs, I'll have to double check them. I don't think any of the spell track, well, Spell Shield Type 8 might be. I can add that. Now, you see, Naturia Pumpkin is tempting because I can start running my Naturia cards, but it's not a particularly great one. So, I shan't. Now, the second copy of Krista Crackadon is actually pretty decent. I'm not entirely sure what I'd change out for it, mind you, but it is pretty decent. I mean, I guess I could trade out Spear Dragon. Yeah, it doesn't have the Pierce in this. Actually, no, wait. I'll trade out Brotherhood of the Firefist Dragon because, like, it's better to have the second copy of Chris, since that means that I have two 1900 instead of one 1800, which to me sounds pretty decent, you know. In that vein, dropping Time Thief Adjuster for the second copy of Gimmick Puppet Destroy, I think is good as well, because that's another 2k defender rather than 1800 defender. A lot of these don't see. Okay, so we have just a level 7 or higher monster, right? Yeah, so I will add you, and then I'll figure out what I'm going to change out of my deck later. I might take the Watt package out, honestly, because besides the tuner, it's not doing much for me. But I'll see what I want to take out. when I get there. Cyber Valley and Sonic Chick are tempting, because Sonic Chick is just immune to battle with high attack monsters. Cyber Valley just says no to the battle phase once. The pendulums. Okay, hold on. The pendulums are definitely worth looking at. Specifically, Dharma Eye Magician and Symphonic Warrior DJJ. Because that would give me 2 more scales, 1 low, 1 high. Which means I'm more likely to end up with 2 scales in my hand. So I think I will. You're going in the extra deck. I would love to put you in, but I don't have a card to summon you with. Also, am I even running a single spellcaster? I am now, actually, now that I think about it. Am I running a single dragon is the question. Yes, I am running a dragon. Okay. I can't use this yet because I don't have Dark Magician. Otherwise, that would just be a way to summon Dark Paladin, which would be kind of funny, but, like, no. Gravity X Growl is just an equip card, and the second copy is Solitary Sword of Poison. I'd like to point out that we still haven't gotten a single piece of removal yet. Like, it's just not something we're getting. We're getting. That could be good for Capelia as well, so, like... Actually, there's a few cards that could be good for it. Capelia is the first one that came to mind, because I'm kind of building a lot of this around him. Do I drop Zerato at this point and just keep Prometheus? Because, like, he's not bad, but, like, eh? Boom Pauline is a decent card as well. So is Tiki Curse. I really do need to give this some thought, because I don't want to have a big deck, but at the same time, a lot of these cards are actually pretty decent. So right now this puts us at a 50 card deck, which is not a good thing. You don't want to be at a high count, because that just makes you way less consistent. Let's see here. Honestly, I am never getting this card to be used, so I'm just going to take out Calandres and the Scary Sea. I'm always drawing it when I don't have a tribute monster, so it never does anything. Let's see. Rainbow Veil doesn't help. I never use it. I could drop the entire Watt package, or I could drop Watt, Squirrel, and the Electromagnetic Shield. Actually, yeah, I think I will, because they're not really doing much for me. I'll drop Good Goblin Housekeeping, because it's not really that good when you don't have other copies of it. I could drop Constellar Antares, but I think I will, yeah. And I'll drop Dark Lord Zerato and just keep him in. I want to be making sure I get to these guys if I'm going to be using Pendulums, because I want to get to the scales so I can use them. That's kind of important. It's funny how I can technically summon this, but I also can't. Like, I could if I put this guy in, because he would allow me to do that as a pendulum monster. I'd obviously need to have monsters from hand and field, but I could theoretically summon Mysterion the Dragon Crown. But yeah, I'll put him in for that, because he is a way to fusion summon. Oh, I almost forgot about Battle Fader. Can't really forget about Battle Fader. That is just a good card. I don't want a 45 card deck. I never really... He's a 2k defender, but besides that, I never really use Duke Shade, the Sinister Shade Shadow Lord, so I'm going to take him out because I don't really use him. I'll drop Cyberse Wizard because I haven't got a reason to keep him in. He's not bad, I just don't have much of a reason to keep him in. Now we're getting to the point of, like, what do we get rid of? What's not good enough to keep? Top Share is not particularly fancy. It's been helpful, but it's also not great. I would say get rid of Angel 01. No, get rid of Re-emerges, but it's essentially the same thing as having Angel 01 in hand. No, so Angel 01 only allows me to summon. Oh wait, actually thinking of. Oh wait, you just have to reveal a level 7 or higher, and I've got like 3 of them now, so that's not bad. It's just also like, at the same time. Especially because most of my pendulum skills. But it would give me a way to summon, say, if I open Dramaturge of Despia, I can reveal it to summon besides that. But it also allows me to just special summon itself. Like even if I'm not going to summon the level 7 or higher, right? It special summons itself and then can be tributed for, say, a level 6. Or it allows me to say summon a Pyrrha for the draw and then immediately tribute it for the level 7 or higher. So there are reasons to keep it. I'm not going to say there aren't. Honestly, I think I'm happy at 43 because there's so many good cards in here. Like, I should shave more, but, like, the problem is I don't know what to shave. Like... you know what? Although it's not bad, Leaf Place doesn't work in my deck because the chances of my opponent having more cards in the graveyard than me. Well, maybe. I don't know. Oh, what does the level 1 tuner do for me? My synchros are 2. Oh, I actually, now that would, weirdly enough, Rosha Squall and Angel 01 allow me to summon the TG tuner I have, I think. Unless it needs a TG tuner, it does not. But it's a bit terrible, to be honest, so I probably wouldn't. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna say I'm happy to keep the deck this way. Like, 43 is not the greatest amount, but I think it's not bad enough to say no to having. Anyways. Oh god, I've somehow been doing just pack opening for like 40 odd minutes. Oh my god. Well, with that being the case, we'll go in and we'll try and get a couple of duels in, but we'll, you know, obviously we don't want to take too long. OVMD. Okay. What is going on? For some reason, the game is having a bit of trouble, and I don't know why. Oh no. So I've run into the first problem of I've just opened a tribute summon monster and 4 spell traps. And none of those spell traps are Evil Eye Reemergence. Sort of deep-seated. Uh-oh. Oh. I need to draw Reemergence, like, now, if I want to be... Oh, God! No, no, no. No, 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 no. I can still walk over this thing if I draw Reemergence. Please draw Reemergence. Please, 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 please. Oh, please draw Evil Eye Reemergence. But the only thing that does it. That isn't Evil Eye Reemergence, but it does. It does defend my life once they don't have piercing. Okay. I mean, their deck will be just like this. Like, it will just be like a few big normal monsters and all equip spells. That's fine. Okay, that works. I will take damage to stop this thing from being able to attack me. Or they can gain life points. I don't care which. They can't get over my monster right now. As long as that thing is forced into defense mode, and now that clogs up their zones unless they have a way to get rid of it. And I can get Capellia on field this next turn because Luster Dragon isn't big enough to get over Destroy. Don't get me wrong, this guy's not playing a good deck. It's just he kind of opened nuts in opening 3 really good equip spells and a 1900, and I bricked on spell traps of all things. Luckily, it has worked out decently well. Oh, they quit. They were reading the card and they realized that thing's stuck in defense position now. Okay, good. So that's silver 2. Nothing particularly fancy, but it gives us another master pack and 2 secret packs, so we shall do that. Yeah, back to normal opening habits. I just wanted to do that 110 pull because I thought it'd be fun. Oh, an SR maybe. Probably not. It usually is lying. We'll see though. Metaphysics Factor. I don't have Metaphysics cards. Preda Pruning. I don't have Predaplant cards. Ooh, there's an SR. Number F0 Utopic Future Slash. 2 Executive monsters of the same rank, except number monsters. I don't have 2 Executive. Okay, you could also. Gains 500 attack for each number exceeds monster in the graveyard. Can't restore a battle. Once per turn, you can touch one material from this card. This card can make a second attack during each battle phase this turn. Okay. Ghost Trick Shot. That's actually not a bad card if you have some Ghost Tricks, but I don't, so no. Mathmech Diameter. If I had more math mechs, that would actually be really good because then I could special summon. Oh no, it's just Cybers. Wait, that's a 1-card Synchro 8. Hold on, that. Okay, that could be useful. I'd have to bring back Cybers Wizard, but or not Cybers Wizard, whatever it was, but not right now. That Resolute the Maclord Army. I don't have Maclord Army cards. Gladiator Beast Dimakari. No. Constellar Star Chart. Once per turn, when a Constellar exceeds monster special. Oh, I don't have a Constellar exceeds. The Diameter could be good, but right now it isn't because I don't have any. I don't think I have enough cyber. Like I have a Cyberse monster, but like no, and then 2 legacy packs. Cyclone Blade, don't have any Destiny heroes. Witty Phantom, terrible. Raid Raptor Skull Eagle, I don't have Raid Raptors, but okay. Rock Odor Grotto number 1, terrible. So, none of those help. So, depending on how many Cyberses I have, that you know, are cards I'm actually allowed to use. Diameter could be useful. I don't think anything in my deck right now is Cyberse. Pretty sure my only Cyberse was actually that one, whatchamacallit, the Cyberse Warrior or Cyberse Wizard it was called, which does mean I'd have to go find it. I might have other Cyberse monsters, but that was the only one that I had in my deck at the time. I also just might not have their Cyberse monsters, because it's a... Oh, I have one, Ari. Okay, so... Are you... You're also level 4. Okay. But you're terrible level 4, so I wouldn't run you anyways. Yeah, if I were to put that back in my deck, I'd pretty much exclusively have to put back in... I put that in my deck. I have to put back in the, Where is it? Oh, I have a Destiny hero. Okay, I didn't realize that. No. What the hell is that? Oh, it's Sword Soul Strife. I don't have Sword Souls. And I'm not using the structure deck. So, no. Yeah, it was Cyberse Wizard. So yeah, I could use Cyberse Wizard plus that, and that would be a 1-card Synchro Summon into exactly start a Spark Dragon. But I just don't think it's good enough. Like, without rearranging my entire deck around a little bit, because I'd have to drop stuff again, which... What would I drop for that package there? Oh, so you banished the thing, right? Yeah. Oh wait, that's actually bad then. Hold on. I really don't want to use that to summon Stardust Spark Dragon. I hadn't thought of that actually. You know what? On hindsight, yes, I will do that because then I can have a way to Synchro Summon it without using Stardust Spark Dragon. Without using Hyper Synchron, which will just banish the monster in the end phase, which I really don't want to do. One of the newer cards up here. Right at the top. There you are. That puts me at 44, but honestly, that's not too bad. And now we're in silver too, which is pretty neat. Okay. Hello, Japanese person. These are not the correct pendulum scales, but I have finally opened 2 scales in my hand on the first turn. That is interesting, to say the least. They did not play a card. Oh, they're on a starter deck, I think. Oh, Crystal Crackodon. Just hit for 19. Step Chaos Trap Hole. A quick effect, right? Spark Dragon. Yeah, so I could use that to basically keep a monster on the field with Ancient Forest. That's kind of insane, actually. Okay, I do Battle Fader. What I'll do in main 2, I'll activate Ancient Forest now, because that means that when I get on their turn, if they decide to summon stuff and attack, their stuff gets blown up and leaves their life points wide open. And I have game on board, even if I do, I can't lose to my own Ancient Forest now because I have game on board. Yeah, they're just on one of the starter decks. Oh, pendulum scales, you're telling me. It's a little late, but that's pretty neat. Where have these opponents been? Where have these opponents been my entire life? Like, that was so easy! No, I don't really want games that are like that super easy, but at the same time, it's kind of like, yeah, I'll take it. So another win. Nice. Yes, you're very happy with yourself there, Laundry. Rainbow Marine Mermaid, no. So another pack? Triggered summon. When activating a monster, especially summon if your opponent's side of the field, each player can summon level 4 lower monster from their hand. Gishki Abyss. Add a Gishki monster with 1,000 less defense from your deck to your hand, except Gishki. Okay. I'm getting someone with Gishkis, honestly, because we already have one. 6 strike, but I don't have any 6 samurai stuff, so that doesn't help. Celestial Lightsworn Angel. I don't have Lightsworn, so no. Dark World Ascent. Like, she's just a good tribute summon, but, like, no. During the main phase, fusion summon a Fiend Fusion monster from your extract by banishing materials mentioned up from your field or graveyard. If fusion summoning a Dark World monster, you can also discard monsters and material. During your main phase, if this card is in your graveyard, you can add this card. Okay, so I mean that. I don't know if I have any Fiend Fusion monsters, but that's not terrible. Dark Shade, the Sinister Shadows. I got another one of him. Okay. Alpa Caribou, Mystical Beast of the Forest. Attack position, wing beasting, insect, and plant type monsters. We cannot control, cannot destroy a battle. But on defense position, wing beasting, insect, plant monsters you control cannot be targeted or destroyed by card effects. Okay. Vision with eyes of blue. Funnily enough, I don't have blue eyes, so no. So, none of that's particularly playable for us, except maybe that Dark World Ascension, but it definitely isn't at the moment. I don't think we have a single Fiend Fusion monster. Well, we might have one, but no. No. Dragon's Gunfire, control dragon monster, inflict 800 damage, or target 800 dimensional destroy. Okay, that's not bad. It's not a good card, mind you, but it's a decent, like, I have a dragon. I also have an extra deck dragon, so that could be usable. I'm not going to bother going to the deck edit screen, so I don't think I'm going to add any of that to the deck, but I will have a quick check to see what... Yeah, I don't have a Fiend Fusion monster, I have a Spellcaster. I have two spell... You're a Spellcast! Oh, wait, that doesn't work then, does it? Okay, no, it works. Okay, as his monster effect works, his pendulum effect doesn't. So I'd actually need to summon it to be able to use its fusion effect. Okay, that's annoying. It's still, no, it's a skill 4 as well, so that thing is actually not very good. I should probably get rid of it. Apparently, I'm running into all the people who are just like here. Like, there was nothing I was gonna be able to do against the dude with who opens full Cyber Dark combo turn 1 to bring in Cyber Eternity Dragon and a bunch of other stuff. Like there was just there was just nothing I could do. I'm afraid. I wish there was something I could do, but there simply was not. literally, like, I lost because I respected the back row. That is the only reason I fucking lost that. Are you Never respect the back row, just fucking go for it. Jesus Christ. Sorry, that pisses me off. I had that if it wasn't for exactly fucking Cyclone. Now, maybe I didn't have it, but I could have at least attacked into thingy. Like, fuck me. The worst Sword Soul player I've ever seen. It's just they kept having the back row to stop me. Like, are you kidding me? So dumb. Every time I didn't do anything, they had the back row. Like, come on. Sit there and just use telephone continuously because all it never will explore not prevent it from somebody itself, and it is a level 1. So as long as you have a telephone on the field and one engraved, you can always use telephone to summon telephone. Going to get the, like, A, I have an unplayable hand, but B, unfortunately they've got the cards to get to Chi-Xiao plus Chi-Xiao plus Changying or Chi-Xiao plus Barone, and I can't deal with that, so there's no point. That's the Dark Magician structure deck card case. It's terrifying, I can't. Would it have been possible to beat Dark Magician? Maybe. Would it have been possible to beat Dark Magician with that hand? No. Absolutely not. If Dissolver had been pretty much any other, like, not any other monster, but any monster that wasn't level 8, that would have been usable. But it was the fact that it had to be it was a level 8 monster. It just meant I couldn't do anything with it. Unfortunately, the problem with that is it's Trap Tricks. It is a trap card based deck. They just their entire game plan is you don't get to play the game because I activate trap cards from deck. more or less. Fuck you. No. All the real players are here. This is probably the end of this, like, for now, because I don't think I'll be able to actually get any further because I'm just running into decks that are way too strong. And again, for some reason I still haven't pulled a single piece of removal. I don't know why. Like, I genuinely feel like I can't believe how unlucky I am with these pulls to just have not pulled a single piece of removal. Besides exactly Ancient Forest, which unfortunately is reciprocal. Speaking of Ancient Forest... Oh. Wonderful, I run into someone not playing an extra deck, and this is the hand I get. 42 cards, no extra. Check this out! Oh, it's just another person running the equip card thing. Oh, shit. I mean, hopefully this is another person who the moment, you know, they lose the ability to use the monster they have, they just scoop. Because I have a way to stop them with Ancient Forest, which is hilarious. Well, you know, please draw Fortress Warrior, because that would be even funnier. Because then I have a monster that can't be destroyed by battle, like once, and they also they'll attack it, lose their monster, and I'll just have the monster sitting there like, yo, what up? Fortress Warrior? Apira. No, that's fine. So the entire point of the deck they're playing seems to be make big monster and attack. So let's hope that their big monster, like, being destroyed is enough, or not being able to attack without being destroyed is enough to deter, or to make them be like, welp, bye then. That has worked twice now, and I love it. Stopping their big monster, just like, no, I can't. Silver 1, let's go. I'm still annoyed at myself for losing the other one, but it happened. I can't do much about it. Okay, let's see what we get. Vampire Dragon. I mean, that's not a bad tribute summon, to be honest. So, keep a hold of that. Cubic Wave, I don't have Cubic. Mathmech, Billion Blade, and a Yuta. I mean, I actually do have a Mathmech monster now. Except I can equip it to any Cyburst monster, so technically it's useful. Magical Musketeer Calamity. I mean, if I had Magical Musketeer stuff, that would actually be good. Bird of Paradise Lost. Send attack against each tuner monster in your graveyard. Once per turn, you can send one tuner monster from your hand to the graveyard, then target one monster your opponent controls, take control of it to the end phase. I mean, that's not too bad. It's a level 8 tuner, but like it could be useful. Banquet of Millions. Okay. Not really that good for me. Jurassic Impact. No. And Junk Collector. You banish this card in the field and one normal trap in your graveyard. Apply that banish trap's effect. It still, you know, has to activate, but I mean, it's not horrendous. Okay, I mean, Bird of Paradise Lost might be a good tribute summon to put in, because it just gets bigger for each tuner in my graveyard, which I don't have too many tuners, but I have some. Vampire Dragon is a good one tribute. That I will say, that's a good one tribute, because if it leaves the field for any reason, or it goes to the graveyard from the field for any reason, I just get to search a level 4 lore monster from the deck, like, which is really good. Like, that's actually just a good effect. Like, it's not really a good monster normally, but in a series like this, that's pretty good. Especially as I can just use it to replace one of my other tribute monsters. Neck Hunter? No. Although that's actually not bad stats. Oh, it's a level 6. Never mind. The moment I saw that not bad stats for a 4-star, I should have immediately realized it was not a 4-star because it was old. M Warrior number 1. Cyber Tutu Bomb. No, it's a level 5. No. Again, that looked like it was a good thing, but then it was level 5. Never mind. Spear Korean. Kind of. With two Spear Koreans can be really funny because they can just loop each other indefinitely. And I don't have any Cloudians. Okay, so Spear Korean could be funny. That's really about it. Okay, we'll take a second to have a look at our deck, see what we can change, and then we'll call it there. Ugh. So, how many tuners do I actually have? 1, 2, 3. I have 3 total tuners right now. Okay, so it's alright, but not great. This is still interesting. It's not good. The problem is it's just like, it has to end up on the field, but it can special summon itself, which I did forget about. Bird of Paradise Lost is tempting as like my new de facto 2 tribute. Because I mean, the thing is, with only 3 tuners in the grave, yeah, with only 3 tuners in the deck, all it can be is as big as Dramaturge of Despia. However, it does have a relevant effect, unlike Dramaturge of Despia. Not right now, but maybe. And the thing is, the same goes for Vampire Dragon. It's not a bad card, and is technically a pretty good tribute summon. But at the moment, it's not really as good as Evil Swarm Capelia. And I don't actually have another tribute summon to get rid of besides Capelia or Dramaturge. Now, theoretically, I could just get rid of Dramaturge of Despia and not have a level 8 tribute anymore. That will mean get rid of Angel 01, but that's fine. I don't particularly need it. Or I could just leave the... Honestly, for now, I think I will leave my deck as is. But down the line, I might change my mind on a couple of these and go for different cards over what I have. Because Vampire Dragon isn't bad. And Bird of Paradise Lost isn't bad. It really does just depend on a couple of things. But for now, yeah, I think it's better just to leave the deck the way it is. So yeah. I'm going to leave this off in Silver 1 because this recording is ridiculously long and I really don't want to edit it, but I'm going to have to. Or I could ask someone else. I'll see about that. But for now, that's going to be it for this one. I'll probably try and get one more recording in before the end of the month so that we can see if we can get into Gold 5. But besides that, that's going to be it. Cheers for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. As always, I shall catch you in the next one. Peace.